Hello, this is Brother Oakley from the End Time Ministry. I would like to continue this video from part 2, The Boy Under the Bed. My mother left my father when I was around 12 years old, and she left me there with him to stay with my father. My father started coming home drunk sometimes and told me that God was speaking to him and telling him to hurt me. He said, God said, don't whip him with a belt, whip him with a fishing rod. It causes more pain. One day my father come home drunk from work. He said God had spoke to him at work and told him to kill me and then take his own life. He pulled out a knife. He ran after me, but he was staggering, so I was able to get out the front door and crawl up under the house. It was raining, and as I peered up from under the house, I could see him from waist down. He was standing there with a knife in his hand. He finally went inside the house. Another time he came in drunk from work and sat down on the couch and started laughing. I said, Daddy, why are you laughing? He said, I got some in my pocket and I'm going to cut you all the pieces with it. He pulled out a box cutter and came at me, slashing at me, but I was able to once again get out the house because he was so drunk he was staggering. Another time he pulled up in the driveway. I was looking at the window. I was thinking, maybe he won't be drunk this time. He saw me looking at the window. He got to pull the jack out of the back of the car, came up to the window and threw it. The whole window shattered out. I ran out the back door, down the steps, and he screamed, you run like a turkey. Another time, I saw this little baby squirrel that fell out of a tree. I picked it up. I started raising it. It was my friend. I fed it from a nose dropper, and when it got a little big enough, I let it sit on my shoulder, and I would give it peanuts to eat. I named it Peanuts. In a drunken rage, my daddy beat my squirrel to death. While crying, I asked my daddy, why did you beat my squirrel to death? He said, because God wanted me to show you what I could do to you. I would run to my grandma's house sometimes. My uncle lived with her, and he would not let me stay but a day or two. And he'd always make me leave, and I had to go back to my daddy's place. One day, my daddy come in drunk, but he wasn't drinking as much as he usually did. So he walked by me and went into the other room. I peeped around the corner and noticed he was drinking a bottle of vodka. And he looked at me and he said, I need to talk to you. So I came in, I sat down on the bed, and he had the bottle of vodka in front of me, and he had a fishing rod in his hand. I said, Daddy, you going to hit me with the fishing rod? He says, I have to. I've got to do God's will. So he jumped up, and I threw my hands up and started pounding me with the fishing rod. I rolled out of the bed. I crawled across the floor, and he stayed over top of me, pounding me with the fishing rod. It hurts, doesn't it? It hurts, doesn't it? The phone started ringing, and he went to answer the phone. I was able to get out the house. I walked down the street crying towards my grandma's house. My next video, I want to talk about freedom. How I finally was able to escape the abuse. And then what happened after that. Please join me for my next video. Thank y'all so much for watching this. Goodbye.